What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's your friend Will. This is the Memory Lapse, and we are going to try to pick up our third round win in competitive constructed here with this green-white Explore deck. Kind of just got beat by a mono blue deck previous round. It happens. I think there were a couple things I could have done differently. But sometimes they're just going to get you. They're going to find all their curious obsessions, and you're not going to be able to stop them. I think we can keep this. It's a bit slow, but I'm not sure. Not sure that we can mulligan it. And we do have a lot of low stuff that we can draw. And this deck does a good job of making use of its mana. Oh, geez. Alright, so we might get blown out here again. Another off, well, not another. Actually, yeah, second off meta tribal deck that we're going to play against in this series. I don't think I've played against a Merfolk deck at all since Ravnica came out and the game went to open beta. I'm going to assume they have the same problem that the vampire deck does. They're not going to have a lot of ways to deal with a lot of life gain. But I do think we're just going to get blown out this game, like we did against vampires. Keep a slow one, get destroyed. Cough button. Alright, that's not good. We actually want to get, like, we want to get at least one growth there so that we can block this Kamena speaker. Now we're just kind of wrecked. That's too late. Okay. Wow, they're just not attacking. I mean, I get it, but still. Now I actually get to build a board. Just hard casting the adept. Hey, sometimes that's all you got. They're not attacking again. Well, I guess here the thing to do is just gain some life and get two more creatures into play. Try to stabilize. I mean, at this point, if we draw a March, we can stabilize pretty easily. Is that one that we want? Yeah. Because then next turn, we can play Immortal Sun and play this for the -1 casting cost and gain more life. As long as we're not forced to block with the Llanowar Elves here. They're going to continue to grow their board, though. We'll have to see what these blocks look like. It's up to us to do the math. They're going to just shove the attackers in. Okay. Are they going to attack, or are they content just to sit back? They're content to sit. All right. That's an interesting one. I think we're going graveyard, though. I think we are on finding marches or bust here. Oh, they have enough to draw and grow. Ugh, gross. This is still a card. Nope, they stopped growing, they're just drawing. I mean, if they find their creatures with counters or unblockable card, we can't win. This kind of counts too. So how much unblockable damage are we at risk of taking next turn? Assuming they grow multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can grow multiple times. This will go to 4. This will go to 4. Plus whatever they play. Alright, so it looks like we have to do this. We tried to get rid of it, it came back to us. I guess we're just going to play another Tristani. And get these Explore triggers. And I guess this digs us deeper too. It's good. We can use these memorials to dig us deeper and keep gaining life. Wow, 3 land in a row. Not bad. Up to 21. We're still dead to that, whatever that Merfolk is. That will make their whole team unblockable. Like, way dead to that. But we're drawing 2 a turn, and we're exploring like crazy. I assume, I don't know, I think if I'm them, I just keep growing my team, and I just work these unblockable, just try to work these unblockable creatures up, and assume that I'm not going to explore like X times every turn. I have quite a bit of Explore, like, that I can play. Alright, so we take 8 unblockable. Oh, and they get to draw too. They just have all the little synergies. We haven't seen any instants or sorceries or anything on their side. We've just seen creatures and lands. Don't do this to me, deck. Come on. Jeez. This is not what I was hoping to draw. But we just got through a huge pocket of land, hopefully. We'll find out soon enough because we're going to crack this and explore on their turn. It's very close to lethal now. They're growing these to 6, right? So 12. They can grow them again on their turn. 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have to gain the life. Though if they do that, they risk us attacking back. I'm sure they see that. Can't imagine they're just gonna like put all their creatures, tap all their creatures down. Did they just crash? I'm guessing they crashed. Nope, there they go. If they have any pump, you know, they probably do have some amount of instants in their deck. I'm sure they have some kind of pump. So we would just be dead to that. I think it's pretty tempting for them here to move in and try to close the game out and at least pump these each one more. But then they would be at what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't have 5 blockers. And it's pretty close to lethal crackback if they do that. So I think they just have to, I don't know. Oh, right. I forgot about the third ability on this creature. I've actually never even realized that that was like an ability. So we take 9. Yeah, we're dead. No, rip. We almost stabilized. I think if we drew 1 March, we would have just like blown them out. We would have gained so much life off the Walker. But we had just a glut of 5 lands on top. There we go. Finally, they just clicked their button 3 times to win the game. Alright. So, against this deck, I think we want the binding and the settles. I think we can take out like 1 Memorial. This card has been coming to play tapped and fucking us up. I kind of want to keep the Immortal Sun. Take out 1 path. Maybe we just take out like 2 path and go like this. I don't think the Harpooner is necessarily good. Knight of Autumn, I'm not sure what they have. Alright, let's go like that. Definitely think we're a little land heavy, having not adjusted the memorial count or the other basics around the memorials now that we're having flower. Yeah, I don't think we can keep that. Alright, we can keep this. And hope we just draw some good stuff. Alright, opponent down to 5. Down to 4. Don't think we want that. This may be a bit of a freebie. Usually when the opponent goes down to 4, it's kind of a freebie. But we kind of gave them a walk last game by not doing anything for the first few turns. Even though we kept 7. Cool. They have no way to make blue for like a counter spell, only for a creature. Get an elf into play. Temple Garden. I guess we're going to set up for like a good march next turn. Especially if it looks like we're not going to have an attack. Yeah. March for 5, untap, flourish. Probably win. This could get countered here. No, nothing. Okay. So they just have nothing. So this is 15 right here. Just try to end the game. Yeah. Alright, so let's play game 3. Okay, we can keep this. We have elf into path into Tristani. And if we draw like a 2 or 3 drop, it's great. They got the sneak. There has to be over 50% chances if I attack there they don't block, but I kind of wussed out. Ooh. Alright. I guess the question is, are we still playing our Path of Discovery here? Or holding for Settle? I think we're going to hold for Settle and see what kind of attack they make. It might be important just to get this unblockable thing off the board. Oh, they're not greedy enough to attack with the Mistbinder. But getting the unblockable off the board is kind of key. to our longevity here, I think. Okay. We can fight for the board a little bit now. Nice combo. Build your own curious obsession. Oh man, what is with it? I'm pretty sad that we really didn't look at the lands. Like, I feel like we're playing 4 too many lands in this deck. We just get flooded in matchups like where it punishes us. We have time, but the amount of land that we've drawn, it's like unacceptable. Jadelight's a good draw. Need to explore 3 times here. Land. Land. Branchwalker, which I don't think we want. We want action. March of the Multitudes would be good. Immortal Sun would be good, just to grow our board and keep us drawing. Feels like we lost here, though. Way too many. It's on me for not checking that before I registered the deck. I was just swapping out cards in the main deck and not thinking about the Llanowar. Immortal Sun is like, okay, whatever. We're still taking so much unblockable damage here. If we hit, like, Wildgrowth Walker and March here, or like Wildgrowth Walker Tristani, would be in a good spot, because we'd gain a bunch of life. But as it stands, we're on a 2-turn clock. These unblockable creatures, and they're drawing 2 cards. Actually, we could just be dead here. I don't know. A little bit of bad luck that we removed their unblockable stuff and they drew into more of it. Is that enough? Get to gain 9 here. I don't think that's good either. We're drawing hard to March here. We're back up to 12. We could suicide these creatures to make more, to gain more life. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's probably not worth doing that. It just invites them to swing back. But 1 March, I think, wins the game here, right? Because we'll gain so much life. They're actually getting a little worried, too. Oh, this is so brutal. This is so heartbreaking to explore this much and be drawing 2 cards a turn and just keep hitting lands. Like this flower we had to push, right? It doesn't do anything. Path of Discovery we had to push, it just doesn't do anything. But they're respecting it. Settle the Wreckage here, it looks like. Double spell right here would be good. March is good. So now we just have to hope that they don't have any way to interact with this. We've seen 0 instants and sorceries in these games. Is there a world in which this resolves, though, is the question, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we can march for 14, explore 14 times. Looks like, I mean, they could have negate, right? They're trying to make this big enough that they are playing around to settle. Do we have to worry about spell pierce is the question. I'll go to 1. And just Merfolk Trickster. Alright, so yeah, we'll march for, how much did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. March for 14. Come on, game. Oh. Yeah, we'll just library those. Well, we got lucky that they played around settle, because they could have closed this game out at any point in these turns. They could have just been attacking with their other unblockable creature. These are all 4/4s too, monsters. I think we're going to break the record for the biggest Wildgrowth Walker I've had. That was a, I mean, not a bad line by them, right? They went for it for 5, waited till we, I mean, we still could have committed settle here, like in response, so it's not really, it's kind of like same difference, but... So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blockers. And we have actually maybe not enough to win this turn. I think they know the writing's on the wall. And we'll just do this while they're tapped to be safe. Sure. $14, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. So we can do it for like 23 or something. And we're just gonna win next turn. Come on, game. I'm trying to pay. You're so laggy. Again, normally there's not really a good reason to do this on our turn except that they're tapped out. And this does let us play around like Wizard's Retort or any kind of negate, anything that they could have. Like, and we're making just an arbitrarily large enough amount of creatures that there's no way they can commit enough to the board to win next turn. Or to, I should say, defend against this crack. They actually had enough blockers there that turn, but they won't the following turn. Still make our way through all these Path of Discovery triggers. Doing this as quickly as the software will allow us to. Finally, the rope is kicking in. Is 24 the biggest stack that'll do? I wonder why it's... Oh, these are summoning sick and these aren't. That's why. Ooh, a little late. Also, they missequenced that. Alright, yeah, chipping for 10. 24, 34, 38, 39, 40. So 40. Yeah, they don't have enough. March of the Multitudes. It doesn't matter how wide you can go in a deck like this. I mean, I guess Deep Root Waters is like the closest they have to a comparable effect if they got one out really early. Not worried about Settle the Wreckage this time against the lone hinterland harbor. Oh, they're just taking it. Not even going to line up the blocks. 265 to minus 203. Alright, victory. That was really close. Our opponent played around cards we didn't have for a couple turns, and we ended up getting there. Pretty nice deal if you can get it. And up to 3 wins, so we are up, what, 500 gold. We're going to get some ICRs, and we're still playing for another win, another bump in prizes here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Another crazy, just March of the Multitudes finish, gaining a ton of life. Pretty cool to see. The software does not handle it very well, but well-earned victory. Yeah, so that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Please, remember to subscribe and leave a comment. And yeah, we'll be back again soon with the next round.